welcome once again to Yoga Express. It's all about moving the body to still the mind. And if I haven't said it only 687 times, here it is again. This is a postcard that we have been using um, for over 680 episodes. We stay within the parameters of some basic stretches in Yoga Express. So if you feel like stretching one day and you just are not sure what's a safe way to stretch, we get some amazing teachers like Melissa Boo right here, and I'm going to reintroduce her in just a moment. Just feel free, bring a yoga mat. It's a walk-in show. Come here, roll your mat out, come stretch with us. The only thing we ask is don't leave too early. We don't want you taking your energy, our collective energy away with you. So if you come late, it's okay. Don't leave early. I'd like to thank my crew, Nuriel Exelazo and Lucas Veloso. Thank you so much for staying with us today. Thanks also to Ryan Stillwagon for setting us up in the studio with the lights and the sounds. Our opening music is from Saptatandavam, a CD from called Saptatandavam. Body music by Cesar de Para, which was created just for this program, just to emulate the heartbeat. And now the moment you've been waiting for, Melissa Boo. Melissa is an Ayurvedic holistic counselor, Ayurvedic health counselor. You're also a yoga teacher, and I love the way the last time we met, you taught postures for certain seasons and certain body types. Oh, I think it was body types at the time. And
Yeah.
today, I believe you are planning something else. What do you have?
Sure. So I know these episodes are for July, for
Right.
in the middle of the heat of the summer.
Yes.
So I thought we would focus on some poses to balance all of those environmental changes and all of the heat that we experience.
Right.
Help us cool down, slow down.
You're
find
also
balance.
talking about environment. You're also an environmental professor. You're an adjunct professor somewhere. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yes, yep. I teach an environmental studies course, and we kind of go over the foundations of the science,
Right.
as well as all of the social and cultural aspects that go into taking care of our planet.
Why? No
And
wonder
us.
you're so aware. No, go on.
Well, and us too. When we take care of the planet, that's
We're
taking care.
taking
We're a part of it too.
Right, because Ayurveda does say that too, that we are, so what is it? We are a microcosm
Yeah, yeah.
of the macrocosm out there, right?
Mhm.
The human body. So, yeah, and when we talk about Ayurveda, I know you're going to focus on that a little more as you go, and you're going to throw in little nuggets every now and then. But just give us a brief rundown for the benefit of our viewers
Sure.
and a little bit of elaboration. What is Ayurveda?
So Ayurveda is the sister science of yoga. They evolve together, and Ayurveda adds lots of different lifestyle techniques that we can use. So things that we eat, different essential oils we can use, everything from color to sound, all five senses, engaging the five senses and the five elements as they
Right.
appear in our bodies.
So the five elements of nature as
Yes.
they appear in our bodies.
Yeah.
To help us bring us back into balance.
Exactly. Yep. We've all got a unique body-mind blueprint, unique body-mind type.
Right.
And when the seasons change, that can elevate or decrease different elements in our own body.
Right. Uh-huh.
So we do these practices to help restore our balance all throughout the year. No matter what's going on in our external world,
Right.
we can make little changes to balance our internal world.
So if we feel balanced, everything else looks good too.
Totally.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait because as you say, even though we are taping in winter, we're only going to air these episodes mid-July. So yeah, take me through whatever you have planned.
Yeah, I'm happy to reimagine myself back on the beach right now. So
That's right.
yes.
Middle of summer. Oh wow.
Yeah. So we'll be doing a little heart opening and some shoulder work. This is kind of where that fiery element lives within our third chakra here,
Right.
as well as the heart chakra. So we'll be working on that area today.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sure.
Is it okay which way I sit? Can I sit on my ankles? Is that okay?
You're good to go, just
okay.
as you
I
are.
might wiggle a little bit, so I might keep shifting.
Sure. We're gonna switch actually to sitting on our ankles and knees in a moment too.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
we'll get a
gonna
little
start
both
with
in.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll all begin sitting in a comfortable seat. And just take a moment to ground and center yourself, maybe closing the eyes, elongating the breath, taking deep inhales and full exhales. Let's take 3 more breaths like that. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Last breath at your own pace. Slowing down the breath and calming the body and mind. After your last exhale, begin to roll the head over toward the right, up and back behind you. Exhale, left shoulder, down and center. Take it one more roll, over to the right, up and back. Exhale, left, down and center. And we'll move in the opposite direction. Taking it slow, feeling the full articulation here of our neck and all the vertebrae that help support our head. After you've finished, you can bring the chin back to neutral, parallel to the floor. We'll inhale to lift the arms up above us. Exhale, lower fingertips back down to the mat. Inhale, arms up. And this time, exhale, arms out to the side, palms facing forward. Take a full inhale. Exhale, cross right arm over left, rounding the spine. So this is similar to that cat and cow spine that we take. Inhale to open. Exhale, left arm over right. Let's take 2 more rounds. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open, last round. This time as we bring the arms in, you can give yourself a hug, bending at the elbows, letting the head and the neck relax. On an inhale, open back up, last one. Exhale, left arm over right, rounding the spine, giving yourself a hug. On your inhale, open, arms out and up. Exhale, left hand over toward right knee, find a twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine, top of the head draws up toward the ceiling. Exhale, twist a little deeper if you can. Inhale, bring the arms back up to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, right hand to the floor, left fingertips reach up and overhead. So all these twisting and side stretching, we're getting to those 3rd and 4th chakras in the middle of the body, right in the core, where Pitta resides, that summery heat element. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side, grounding down through the right hip, reaching out through right fingertips. Stretching this whole area from armpit to hip. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, fingertips down to the ground. We'll come to sit on the heels, to hero's pose. And if you're at home and this is not super comfortable for you, feel free to come back to that easy seat we just took, or you could grab a block to bring underneath the hips as well.
Good tip, yeah.
Yeah, your yoga blocks. Here, inhale the arms up. Work in those shoulders. We'll bend the right elbow. And then hold on to that elbow with left hand. Option 1 is to stay right here, continuing to draw the shoulders away from the ears. They tend to creep up a bit, so we'll draw them down. If you'd like, you can also bring that left hand back behind you, maybe grabbing onto the back of the shirt. And I'm going to turn just a quarter so you can see at home. You can grab onto the back of the shirt or onto your fingertips. Whichever option you choose, continuing to let the shoulders melt. So much stress gets stored up there. When you're ready, release the arms back out to either side. This time we'll bend at the left elbow. Right hand onto the elbow. Option 1 is right here. Option 2, bringing right arm back behind you. I know for myself, one side can be very different. I don't know if you experience that too.
I feel that too, yeah. This side is harder for me.
Mm-hmm. And that's totally natural. You know, everybody's body's different. It can feel strange, but we're helping to find balance. Release the hands back down toward the floor. You can let the fingertips graze the mat or the floor beneath you. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips to fold forward into child's pose. You can walk the fingertips forward toward the front of the mat. And keep drawing the hips down toward the floor.
That's the hard part.
I know. Those opposite forces, reaching and grounding. We'll come up onto all fours into tabletop pose. So in this pose, the wrists come right under the shoulders, knees are right underneath the hips. And we'll just begin to make small circles here. Link the movement with breath, so maybe inhaling as you move halfway around your circle, exhaling the other way. We can move in the opposite direction. Our shoulder joints and our hip joints are very similar, where they can make this full circular movement. This is a nice way to reach both at the same time. Okay. From here, we can ground down through the hands. Tuck the back toes behind us and lift up and back for down dog. Here in down dog, heels are drawing down toward the floor, hips up toward the sky. You can pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. And then bending the knees deeply, walk the feet to the hands at the top of the mat. Take forward fold, hinging from the hips. And let the arms dangle. Shoulders might even round a little bit here. Just let it all go. Pressing weight into the feet. Begin to tuck the tailbone and slowly roll back up to stand. No rush, but when you get to the top, you can roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lift the arms up, full body stretch, grounding through feet, reaching through fingertips. And then exhale, the hands come down to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hinge from hips to fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift up halfway, moving into sun salutations. Exhale, step right foot back, left foot back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up toward the ceiling. Bend the knee and open the hip toward the side wall. So ankle will almost come over toward the left hip here. Draw the knee in toward the body and rest the foot between the hands. You can lower the back heel down. Lift the arms up overhead and then out to the side, opening for warrior two pose. Flip the palms, lengthen the front leg, inhale, arms up. Exhale, open. Inhale to lift. Exhale, open. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, open. This time we can bring the forearm down to the thigh. Back arm lifts up and overhead, reaching toward the front of the room. Ground down through the back foot. Reach out through fingertips, just like our full body stretch. We want to open up the side body here, this left rib cage. Begin to lower that top hand down toward the floor. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. An option here, you can raise the right arm up and overhead to take a twist. Lots of twisting in core and shoulders today. Lower right hand down to the floor. And spring left foot forward to meet the right at the top of the mat. Forward fold. From here, bring hands to meet at the base of the spine. Make sure the palms stay touching. Option one is to stay here, maybe drawing elbows in toward each other. The shoulders will draw away from the ears. And if this feels all right and you'd like to take it a little further, you could begin to straighten the arms. Let the head and the neck go. Whichever option you choose, release the hands back down toward the floor and begin to slowly roll back up. Shoulders away from the ears when you get there. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale it up. Exhale, hinge to fold. Inhale, half lift. And then step the left foot back behind you. Right foot back, down dog. Inhale, left leg up toward the ceiling. Bend the knee and draw knee over toward the side wall. One full breath here. And then draw the foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Roll back, heel down. Engage the core. Inhale, lift arms up. Exhale to open, warrior two pose. On an inhale, lift arms, straighten the front leg. Exhale, rebend and open. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. from here, you can bring the forearm down to the thigh. Back arm lifts up and overhead. Keep rolling the shoulder blades down the back as you reach through fingertips. Full breath here into side body. And then lower the top hand down toward the floor. Roll onto the ball of the back foot. Left arm comes out and overhead. Lower top hand down toward the floor. Bring back foot forward to meet the front. Forward fold. And again, we have some hand options here. You can even just grab opposite elbows and hang, or bring hands to the base of the back and find your own variation. Whichever version you're at, we'll take 3 full breaths here. You can find a micro bend in the knees to help protect the hamstrings. You can imagine the breath moving into back body. After your third breath, release the hands down toward the floor. Slowly roll back up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands heart center. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge to fold forward. Begin to walk the right foot out just 1 pace or so toward the side of the mat. Step left foot back behind you and roll that back heel down toward the floor. We'll inhale to lift the arms up for Warrior One pose. So we have this wider stance. Reaching out through the heart, the shoulders draw back. Bring the hands behind you. And then hinge from the hips forward for Devotional Warrior pose. Right shoulder will bend, not bend, but move down towards your bent knee. Let the head and the neck drop. Release the hands down toward the floor and spring the back foot forward. Walk that foot out so it's almost toward the edge of the mat and send right foot back behind you. Lower right heel down. Squeeze the legs together. Engage the core to inhale, lift the arms up. Warrior One. Breathe deeply here. And then bring the hands back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Hinge forward to fold toward left knee. Let the head and the neck go. 3 full breaths. Release the hands down toward the floor. Roll onto the back toes, back heel lifts. And then send that left foot back in space to come to down dog. Draw heels down toward the floor, press into the hands, tailbone up toward the sky. And then lower knees down to the mat. Hips come to the heels, child's pose. cool down to rest here. And final shoulder opening option, you could bring the hands to meet at the base of the back here as well.
Well, we're marinating in this beautiful, beautiful child pose. I'd like to thank our crew, Nuriel and Lucas. Thank you so much for staying there. Thanks also to Chuck. You know, I just called him Chuck. It's Ryan Stillwagon for the studio settings, the lights, and the sound. On behalf of all of my team, I'd like to thank Melissa Boo. Melissa, thank you so much. That was a beautiful, gentle workout, just the way I like it. You are watching Yogaxpress. Oh, I could just stay in that all evening, all afternoon. Feels so good. I think we have the luxury of a few more seconds, but that's fine. I'm going to let that go. We've got the credits coming there. You know where to reach Melissa. Coming up right now. Melissa is an Ayurvedic health counselor as well as a yoga teacher, which is a real bonus because you know exactly which pastures go for what season. MelissaBoo _ melissaboo.com. Stay in touch with Melissa. We'll be back next Monday. Actually, it was good pacing.
Okay.
I like